Well, today we're using the phone because my GoPro batteries have instantly gone flat again. I don't know if there's anyone else got a GoPro 10, and are your batteries lasting? I mean, my batteries are about 3.5, 4 years old, something like that, and they just don't keep a charge anymore. I don't know what's up with it. I've tried discharging them right down, and I get probably about 20 minutes out of each battery, and it's weird, it gets to about 25% battery power on the meter and goes too low and clunks off. So why have a range that starts at 25% if you can't use it? Poor design. Yeah, so we're on my phone, so apologies if the sound's a bit weird or it's handheld. But today we're looking at an action figure, and this is one of the Universal monsters, as you can see. And it's, I think, my favourite Universal monster, although it does change depending on what film I'm watching. But the creature from Black Lagoon, classic era Universal monster. My friend Eric and I, we're going to be doing a podcast discussing Universal monsters, mainly because we want to, because we both like them. We've not really discussed it over like a 30 odd year friendship. We've not really discussed it much other than we like them. And we were thinking, what does the classic, where does it go from the classic era? Where do you want to cover? And I think the general consensus is it's Dracula 1931 to Creature from Black Lagoon, which is I think 54. But that does miss out Them, which was 55, I think, which is a shame. But although Them was Warner, wasn't it? It wasn't Universal. Ignore me, I'm being silly. Anyway, back to the Gill Man. So obviously he had Creature from Black Lagoon, the first film, absolutely perfect, probably a perfect film, really well done, great, influenced so many things. I'm looking at you, Jaws. I'll put my Jaws figures on the wall now, and also I'll put my Thing and Alien figures on the wall because I'm running out of shelf space because I keep buying figures. Yeah, so we're going to include the creature because obviously it's a classic film, but that I think will be the ending point. Probably not even the sequels because they're not great. Revenge of the Creature is a bit simplistic. There's no real storyline, and the lead's not very engaging, and the third one is just tat. But we're talking about classic Gill Man, and this was a figure I got in I think it was a Black Friday sale on Amazon. I don't know how much they normally are, but it was down to like $9.99. So I thought, I like a Gill Man. And then I put it in my pile of figures to review and then put on the shelf, and immediately forgot about it. So this is about, when was the last Black Friday? That's November, and so this is a few months old. So we can see Creature from Black Lagoon, classic logo, 4+. And it's obviously the Universal monsters, and then they show on the back they do a Frankenstein's monster, which is not horrible likeness, not bad, but they've done him green again. Bride, which looks good, but it's definitely not Elsa Lanchester. Dracula, which is definitely not Lugosi. I mean, come on, Universal, your bloody rift with the Lugosi estate, end it. It's just nonsense. Look at all this. Doesn't tell us anything about the figure. Just says, beware, if you eat this, it will kill you. And it's made by Dicky in Germany. I don't know whether that's a German equivalent of something else. Jada. Achtung. So very nice packaging, very simplistic. Modern and classic, which is strange. So let's get them out of the pocket. Pocket? Is that out my pocket and the box? Get them out of the pocket. So I'm going to have to stop recording for that because I haven't got a stand for my phone. So let's get him out. Okay, so I've popped him out. I've not taken the net out because it's literally just a piece of net, which I suppose is sort of suits the creature. He does get caught in a net at one point. Interestingly, accessory-wise, you don't get a lot. You get the spear gun, but wouldn't that be more for someone else to hold than the creature? You get a spare hand, which is a Come on, focus. Grip in hand. So presumably he can hold the gun, which is just strange. The hands are soft enough that you could grip on them. I'm never a great fan of the spare hands and spare heads, because does anyone ever change them once the figure's on display? Although I do like this head. I think it's actually nicer than the head that it's by default comes in a package with. Lovely paint apps, some texture spray in. The eyes are really nicely done. They've given him pink lips, but at least they're not ruby red lips. Kissing lips. So let's have a look at the... Oh, you also get a fossil hand, which when you think about it doesn't make a lot of sense in the film. Really, it's like a baby's face on there, like a skull on the back of the hand. Weird. So let's have a look. So you get the open mouth version, which I do. Let's just compare them. Yeah, I think the closed mouth is actually nicer, but we'll have a look and see how easy it is to change it. So he comes with ball joint head, although his gills don't move very much. Ball joint, dun, 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 dun. You can redo the 3D. Look. Ball joint shoulders. Are they ball joint? Are they cut joint? No, the ball joint just very stiff. Double jointed elbows, so you can get him to hold quite close to his body. Ball jointed, well, cut joint and spin. It's not really a ball joint, is it? Cut joint and spin wrists. He's got waist movement. You see that? Not a lot. He's got chest movement. He's got ball jointed hips. Couldn't think of the word then. Double jointed knees with a floating knee, which normally looks awful, but don't look bad because he's sort of camouflaged. It's not as noticeable. And then he's got cut and swivel feet, so he can go into pretty decent posability. His leg does look warped. I think that's the packaging that's done that. I might have to try and get some hot water on it, although he does stand up. Let's look at his body. So again, paint app, lovely, really well done. Nice dry brushing detail. Yeah, I think the paint app is really nicely done on this. A little bit stripy, but it does sort of suit him. Let's see if we can swap the heads. Again, I'm going to have to put the camera down. Yeah, that head looks much better, I think. Really easy. Popped off very simply. It's got a very, very thin neck post, so you need to be careful. But yeah, they work very well. That's another reason I'm not a great fan of them, is that half the time you pop it off, especially NECA figures, pop the hands or neck off, snaps straight away, figure ruined. But yeah, so you can get them into pose. I had to really play with the shoulder joint. He's actually got a bicep cut as well, which works really well, because the shoulder joint, although it's a ball joint, it's incredibly stiff. I think some paint slopped into both of them. Come on, focus on him. But yeah, this is a very, very nice figure. I think for $9.99, yeah, absolute bargain. I don't know how much they are normally. See, now I'm looking at that face, I'm going, oh, this face is big. I'm such a fickle person. Perhaps that's why they should have swappable heads. But yeah, he's really good. I might have a look for the other ones, although I would really like the Dracula one, but again, it's not Lugosi, which is such a shame. But yeah, he can pose really nicely, so I think he'll sit on the shelf, probably next to the model kit I did. But yeah, let me know if you got any of the others, and are they looking better in real life than they do in the photo on the back of the box. Especially the Elsa Lanchester one just does not look like her. You expect it with Lugosi, but come on. And the Frankenstein, I wonder if they've actually licensed any of them. The insert is just like a tree, woods, so I think that probably is the same for all of them. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you can, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks then. Bye.